So in total there's 9 orders leaving the store from last night, so we'll get straight into it and show you 3 interesting collectibles that have left the store. First up on some interesting collectibles to leave the store overnight, we have a collector who's bought 3 magazines relating to Playboy. 2 of them are special editions, which you had to order direct from Playboy, and then the first, which I think is the most interesting out of the 3, is a monthly Playboy. It's the December 2007 edition. It's Kim Kardashian on the front, and for anybody that, I'm sure everybody knows Kim Kardashian, but 2007 is probably the year where she exploded in terms of fame, because it's the year where the famous sex tape was released of her, and then shortly after she appeared in Playboy as the centerfold and on the cover, which is, for any model or aspiring celebrity, at the time it was very important to be on the covers. It was a bit of a landmark. So we'll get these packed up and sent on to that new collector. Next up, on some interesting collectibles to leave the store overnight, we've got 3 WWF Hasbro figures. I'll just try and get a close-up of those. So, for anybody that's watching or new to the channel, I do have a multi-listing for the Hasbros, because people that collect wrestling figures, they might just be looking for the Hasbros. So I try and place them all in one place, just so it's a lot easier for you. On that multi-listing, they're all in chronological order of series. So say if you're looking for Big Boss Man Series 1, if he's there, he will be available. So we've got three there. One of the first things they'll always ask is the mechanisms, because on the photos it's not possible to pick up that. So on the titles I'll also include if the mechanisms are working. So all the mechanisms are working on these, and for me, it's one of the best parts of the Hasbros, those mechanisms. So we'll get these packed up and onto that new collector. Last up, for some interesting collectibles to leave the store overnight, we've got this 1990s Boyzone t-shirt. Obviously Boyzone were a massive band back in the 90s relating to music. When I'm buying clothing, I'll always try and make sure that the print's in good order. Even with a colour like the black, you want it to still look fresh. When it's been washed too many times, it's very faded, and sometimes it can start to bobble. Again, it might be that I still sell it, but that's the difference between getting like a top price compared to a price where it's clearly been worn. So inside labels also still really easy to read. The present, which is important for collectors, and yeah, it's true to size. So we'll get this one packed up and onto that new collector. So that's all yesterday's orders going out to the post office today. We also had 3 wrestling figures from the multi-listing cell, and a Farrakhan cover of Playboy magazine. I think this is it's definitely a 1990s, but I think it's a 1992 Playboy magazine. And then we had a bundle of DC comics go out this morning, so they're all packed, ready to go. Time to crack on. Thanks for watching.